There was some kind of fucked up ceremony going on down there. Someone saw me. This one prick in a robe, he attacked me. There was some kind of fucked up ceremony going on down there. Someone saw me. This one prick in a robe, he attacked me. There was some kind of fucked up ceremony going on down there. Someone saw me. This one prick in a robe, he attacked me. Some asshole in a robe. I don't know. No, this ship must be cursed. It's the only way we can explain all this evil shit that's happening down there.
All right, come on. I'm the only one that gets to hyperbolize around here. There's got to be another explanation, right?
The stuff I saw, it's like there were these old soldiers. They were bodies. They were dead, but then they came alive and...
I saw something. This old lady. I mean, she was batshit crazy and like dinosaur old. Not that that's a bad thing, but she just like up and vanished on me.
Alex wasn't the only Alex. There were things walking around with his face on them. Alex's face. It was horrifying.
Let's time out, okay? This place is too fucked up to just be fucked up. You know what I'm saying? I mean, like something is going on here. So what do we know for sure that we can all agree
on? Am I crazy or are we on a ghost ship?
Seems like it.
I read a letter. I found it before. It said the guards here were scared of ghosts.
Someone actually wrote a report about a guy who's too scared to go on duty. I guess because of something he saw, or something.
What do you think actually happened to this place?
The goddamn mystery box is what it is.
I saw 1947 on the newspaper. This whole place reeks of weird. Dirty, stinky, weird. And I don't like it.
I was thinking I was gonna say this place is like one real bad trip, but then I guess I just did already say that. Or wait, did I say it yet? Crap.
What happened to everybody on this ship? Where did they all go?
I feel like we're on Real Houseboats or the river Styx. So what's with the bodies? They come with the ship?
Apparently getting scared to death is an actual thing, because I'm pretty sure that's what happened to these guys.
At least we figured some stuff out. Kind of.
We're wasting time. Whatever we do, we have to do it now.
Pretty sure we can hop back onto the Duke from here.
Fliss said we'd need the distributor cap.
Let's try the radio.
God, Conrad, the Duke's radio got smashed up in the storm. Please, just stop joking around.
I hear you, okay? But I'm thinking that tower means there must be another radio around here. Right?
Only one way to find out.
There's gotta be a way up there. The luck's not that bad, right? Don't answer that. There's gotta be some way off this bucket of bones.
Yeah.
I wonder if this ship has anything to do with the plane from the dive. Useless. Let's keep looking.
Find a way up?
Sadly, no, but I'll keep my eyes open.
Fuck. Hey! Help me out over here! It ain't exactly the grand concourse, but it'll do. You wanna give me a leg up? Here, I'll pull you up.
This is where I chased Conrad before.
Huh. I thought it looked familiar. Hey. Come over here. We might be able to get through this. Hey, hook us up with the radio yet?
No, but there's gotta be a radio on this ship. There has to be. Something's wrong here. If you were headed to San Francisco, you'd be crazy to take this route.
Maybe they were laying low.
Like hide and seek out in the ocean?
Blown off course, bad cloud cover. I guess they couldn't figure out where they ended up. Hey, look. Holy moly, this radio's still kicking.
Well, radio science hasn't changed much in 70 years, as long as there's power.
I got this, folks.
We're headed for our 5th straight day of this weather.
Hell yeah! This sucker's alive.
Rising until at least Thursday when it reaches 16.
It's a number station.
52. 186. 49.
Military bandit.
The military's gotta be able to help us, right? Hello? Hello? Check, check, check. Anybody?
Received. Over.
Oh, fuck yeah, man. Okay, Hey! Hey, if you can hear me, we're on this, it's a huge fucking old-ass ship. Our coordinates are, 12 degrees, 30 minutes south, 151 degrees, 20 minutes west. Mayday! Mayday!
Please repeat. Please repeat.
Hey, fuck. Okay, we're on this. It's an old freighter. It's like huge and abandoned. Hello, can anybody hear me? Is there anybody out there? Fuck, shit, fuck, fuck. Can you hear me? Come on! Bullshit.
Look at this.
This has got to lead somewhere. Maybe we can find a way to get the power back.
If the power's back, we could send a message over the radio.
I think someone should wait here in case a message comes through.
I gotta be honest. I don't think I'm gonna make it down there in my shape.
Julia, shall we?
Any broken bones? Everything still work?
You guys okay down there?
Yeah, never been better.
So, what's next?
We're gonna have to find the generator. If we can get it started, we can power up the radio.
I'll wait up here by the radio.
After you.
Looks like we're in the lower levels of the ship. You got someone named Joe in sickbay.
Hell of a girls' night out, huh?
Is that something you do? Girls' night out?
Yeah, duh. We'll have to go out sometime.
If it's anything like this, I'll pass. But thanks. I guess it could have been the son of someone on board. Jesus. Come see this. Look, down there. I think that's the engine room.
Good place to find a generator, right?
The ladder is broken here. I think I can jump the rest of the way.
Wait! Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. Just come down.
What's up?
Did you just see that? You didn't. You didn't see it because it wasn't there.
Hello?
You've been seeing all this weird shit, right? You know that Manchurian gold wasn't actually gold. It was some kind of toxic chemical that wasn't contained very well. And then there's this weird fog all over the ship. Maybe that's the Manchurian gold. All this fucked up shit, none of it is real. We're hallucinating.
We know the crew were scared shitless of something.
Yeah, I think he was making them go mad.
This couldn't have anything to do with the plane wreck we dived.
I don't know. Maybe the plane came into contact with this ship and, well, yeah, it's a theory.
Oh, God. All right, let's get going.
never should have spoken to these assholes.
I'm sorry if my brother made things worse.
Sounds like it's not the first time.
Sadly, no.
Huh, look at this.
The rebreather!
These are from the Duke.
You think it still works?
Maybe. Maybe a few minutes of air left? Should we bring it?
It's just gonna slow us down.
No, forget it. It's too heavy to drag along with us.
Salaud, je sais ce que t'essaies de faire.
De quoi tu parles,
Tu veux me tuer? Hein? Mais c'est moi qui vais te tuer. Dis-moi seulement où est ce putain d'or?
T'as perdu la tête ou quoi? Non. Je t'en prie. Non.
Je t'ai dit de la fermer, sale menteur! Ferme ta gueule de merde! Tu dis n'importe quoi! Tout ce que tu racontes, c'est des conneries! Alors, ferme ta sale gueule de merde!
Écoute. Écoute-moi. Non. Fais pas ça. T'as qu'à... Ah!
Je t'avais dit de fermer ta gueule!
Oh, fuck.
Stay back, he's coming.
Maintenant, c'est moi qui viennent chercher. Les esprits des morts viennent me chercher. Je vous attends, bande d'enculés. Ah!
Jesus. What could have driven him to do this?
It's crazy as a shithouse rat. I think we should try to avoid that.
Yeah. He's here. What the fuck?
There's no use hiding, you little fucks. What's the problem with sharing all that gold, eh? There must be plenty of that to go around, more than enough. And we're all in this together, right? Trying to cut me out of the deed? You can't have all the gold. And I'm to be left here to die. But I am the captain. I am in control. And I am the one that says who goes and who stays. Aha! Hey!
strong enough?
I guess we're gonna find out.
Okay. Okay. None of you move. None of you go all changing on me now. Turn around. Slow. Real slow. Okay. All right. Not changing. None of that. Raise your hands up. Slow. No, no. Not like that. I said no changing.
Please, we've got no problem with you. We just want to get out of here. Please.
I'm sorry, but if you're breathing, then you don't got much of a choice in the matter. You don't got a say. Ah! Not again! It's all gone changing on me!
What are you talking about? What's changing?
Stay away! Stay back from the mist!
But there's no mist.
Don't breathe it! Don't breathe the mist!
What mist?
You must have seen it! It's everywhere! Yellow, creeping everywhere! It's inside now. Inside with us, now!
Please just calm down!
Stop! Stop! It's in one of us, isn't it?
I haven't breathed any weird mist. Please, I promise.
Yeah, you breathed in the mist! It's happening. I can feel it!
There is no mist.
Oh.
Oh, fuck. Okay, let's see what's behind door number 4. Crap, alright. Why not?
There's 472 rivets in this room, which can only mean one thing. I've been in here way too long. Hey! Is anyone hurt down there? Shit. I gotta go after him, don't I? okay? This is the exact moment where I can definitively state that I hate this fucking place. Even more than I did a minute ago. Shit. God damn. How the hell big is this place?
Je les ai vus, ouais. Ouais, je les ai vus. Ils étaient juste là. Et je savais que c'était impossible. Mais ils étaient là. Et ils me regardaient, droit dans les yeux. À travers moi. Avec leurs yeux. Avec leurs putains de grands yeux. Tu me crois pas? Non. Moi, je te crois pas. Arrête ça. Arrête de me regarder. Tes yeux sont trop... Non. Non. Oh non, 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 bordel! Je vais te crever les yeux! Ah, fous le camp avec tes yeux! Je t'en prie! Ah! Stay back! I'm being it!
You can't just kill my friend and call it quits, you piece of shit!
Ah!
Hey, it's cool, man. We're cool. We can talk this out, man. We can bond over how much we hate this boat. Really? So you think that's the best solution here? Not yet! Oh, shit! Now that's what I call a close shave. Let's blow this joint. Hey! Hello? What? God damn it. Who would do this to you?
All right. Let's try it. I swear I'm telling you everything I know. I didn't see Brad. There was this crazy guy in a hood, that's it.
And that fucker killed Alex. Just fucking killed him. Right in front of our eyes. And it was my fault. It was all my fault.
That's it. Game over. You're done. For now, at least. You could always try again, see if you can't do better next time around. Not a very happy ending. Or maybe it is. Depends what makes you happy, really. I suppose when the curtain falls, you're either ready for it or you're not. It's all about decisions, isn't it? Decisions made in a hurry, in a panic, made with the heart instead of the head, or vice versa. Sometimes those decisions take a long time to have repercussions. But there are repercussions. There are always repercussions. Till we meet again. Maybe in Little Hope, maybe somewhere else. But be certain, we will meet again. It's inevitable.
Won't you spare me over till another year? 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 Oh, death, oh, death. Won't you spare me over till another year? Well, what is this that I can't see with ice cold hands taking hold of me? Well, I am death, none can excel. I open the door to heaven or hell.
Everybody's looking, trying to find a way out. See them seeing every day what this world's all about. You're realizing that it's hard, you're trying to pick the right path. There's poor people, poor streets inside the neighborhood mass, bearing scars of the past. They keep trying to escape destiny within their eyes. These are the tears of our fate, all these numbers of our lives that we keep trying to equate. They got us living every day, we're in search of that gate. Pray.
Oh, death, oh, death. Won't you spare me over till another year? Oh, death, someone would pray. Won't you come and call me another day? The children prayed, the preacher preached. Time and mercy is out of your reach.
Lo and behold, the pale horse and the rider who decides the fate of one who made a failed choice. With a tail off behind it, the trail's off in the fire that sparked those who don't know they're stuck on a stale course. Yeah, we all face death when it comes to take your breath, usually without knowing how many days are left. Some raise their chest, others cower when it comes, whether you're living in the towers.
So out of nowhere, this thing just sent out an SOS. Guess we got a real life ghost ship here. Whoa. What the hell is this?
anthology is much loved and has an established pedigree across all forms of entertainment. From Twice Told Tales by Nathaniel Hawthorne in 1837 to Clive Barker's Books of Blood in the mid-80s, and with the likes of Blackwood, Poe and Lovecraft in between, short story horror writing has long been a popular format. Largely regarded as the first published horror anthology, Twice Told Tales is a collection of mostly previously published stories from The Token, an annual illustrated gift book published in Boston. The author of Twice Told Tales, Nathaniel Hawthorne, was born on July the 4th, 1804, in Salem, Massachusetts. His great-great-grandfather was John Haythorne, a Puritan, and one of the judges who presided at the Salem witch trials of 1692. In 1842, Edgar Allan Poe reviewed Twice Told Tales for Graham's magazine, concluding that Hawthorne was a man of indisputable genius. By this time, Poe, also from the state of Massachusetts, had already written his own collection of short stories for publication. This collection, titled Tales of the Grotesque and Arabesque, was published in 2 volumes in 1839. The horror anthology had become a recognized format, and after also writing many short stories for newspapers and magazines, Olgin and Blackwood's first publication, The Empty House and Other Ghost Stories, was released in 1906. Blackwood went on to write such classics as The Willows and The Wendigo, which was first published in another anthology, The Lost Valley and Other Stories, in 1910. Fast forward 74 years to 1984 and the first publication of Books of Blood. Each book was a collection of horror stories written by British author Clive Barker, the first of which catapulted Barker to legendary status in horror writing, with Stephen King proclaiming him the future of horror. Several of the stories from Books of Blood have been adapted successfully for film, including Rawhead Rex and The Midnight Meat Train. Barker adapted The Yattering Jack in 1986 for use in George A. Romero's anthology TV series Tales from the Dark Side.
I take it you will remain.
Short-form storytelling arrived on a new medium in 1938 when the radio show The Mercury Theatre on Air broadcast an adaptation of Dracula.
I have never seen Count Dracula by day. At sunrise, at the first cockcrow, he is gone.
The series was the creation of Orson Welles and John Houseman and became most famous for its broadcast of War of the Worlds, which terrified listeners, believing that the alien invasion was a reality. From 1942, the radio drama series Suspense broadcast more than 90 short plays on CBS Radio for 20 years, often featuring some of Hollywood's leading stars. Initially, the series seldom used material that would be classified as horror, fantasy, or science fiction, but by the late 50s, this became a regular occurrence, including material such as H.P. Lovecraft's The Dunwich Horror. One episode, The Hitchhiker, broadcast in 1942, featured a performance by Orson Welles and was later adapted for an episode of The Twilight Zone in 1960. 1947 saw the debut of Quiet Please, a radio horror and fantasy series created by Willis Cooper. Cooper had been a writer for Orson Welles' Campbell Playhouse, which had succeeded the Mercury Theatre on Air.
Which is written and directed by Willis Cooper and features Ernest Chappell. Quiet Please for tonight is called Camera Obscura.
The play's scripts often broke the fourth wall by speaking directly to the listener, a technique much adopted in later horror anthologies. In his book, Terror on the Air, Horror Radio in America, Richard J. Hand wrote that Cooper had enjoyed creating roles for the audience, including implicating them in the action of the story itself, indicating a clear desire to create horror as interactive entertainment more than 70 years ago. The show ran for 2 years. Forward 50 more years in radio, and in October 2010, we see the debut of Larry Fessenden and Glenn McQuaid's radio show, Tales from Beyond the Pale. Successful genre filmmakers in their respective rights, the two began producing episodes under Fessenden Studio, Glass Eye Pix, influenced by the works of Boris Karloff, Peter Lorre, and Orson Welles. Fessenden would later partner with the show's sound designer, Graham Resnick, to write the scripts for Supermassive Games' critically acclaimed horror debut, Until Dawn, and for the first game in their Dark Pictures horror anthology, Man of Medan. In film and TV, short-format horror has been successfully represented many times since The Twilight Zone in 1959. Created and presented by Rod Serling, The Twilight Zone ran for 5 seasons on CBS from 1959 to 1964. Each show was a standalone story featuring characters faced by surreal and often disturbing events. Serling's introductions and conclusions to each show summarized the story and provided some justification for the events and, often, the moral of the story. In 2016, Rolling Stone placed The Twilight Zone at number 7 in its list of the greatest shows of all time. The 1972 film Tales from the Crypt is highly regarded by fans of the genre. Starring Peter Cushing and Joan Collins and featuring Ralph Richardson as the Crypt Keeper, it is an anthology film based on stories from EC Comics and one of several Amicus horror anthologies produced in that decade. And in 1989, HBO launched a horror anthology series under the same name, also based on EC Comics, which ran until July 1996. 1982 saw the release of Creepshow, a dark comic horror anthology film directed by George A. Romero. Influenced by and a homage to the material from the EC and DC comics of the 1950s, its entirely original material was written by Stephen King, and it is a somewhat tongue-in-cheek expression of the horror genre. 25 years on, and in 2007, Trick or Treat presents another set of horror shorts as a dark comedy horror anthology film. And then, in 2012, a very different anthology film with a very different tone, VHS. Created by Brad Miska and Bloody Disgusting, an American horror genre website and film production company, VHS is a much darker horror anthology film. Comprising 6 short horror stories and linked by a found footage theme, 2 of the stories, Second Honeymoon and Tuesday the 17th, were written and directed by Ty West and Glenn McQuaid. Other examples in film and TV that are more than worthy of mention are Roger Corman's 1962 anthology, Tales of Terror, based on 3 Edgar Allan Poe short stories and featuring Peter Lorre, Vincent Price, and Basil Rathbone. The 1963 Italian horror anthology, Black Sabbath, narrated by Boris Karloff. The TV series Night Gallery, a spiritual successor to, or certainly a close relative of, The Twilight Zone, fronted again by Rod Serling and focusing more directly on horror, which ran from 1969 to 1973. Stephen King's Cat's Eye of 1985. John Carpenter's 1993 film Body Bags, featuring the likes of Sam Raimi, Wes Craven, and Mark Hamill, and Southbound, a 2016 road trip horror anthology by a number of the collaborators on VHS. From written fiction through radio, cinema, and TV, and now video games, horror anthology is a format that both creators and horror fans enjoy. And it's a format that has existed for almost 200 years. Long may it continue.
Hey.
What's up, man? Conrad.
Good to finally meet you, Conrad. This is Brad, by the way, my little bro.
Hey, man. Want to crack a cold one with me? In The Man of Medan, I play a character named Conrad. And I think initially when we find Conrad, he is a sort of entitled guy, a wealthy American who's on vacation. Where's the old crust bucket skipper anyhow? He's an adventurous guy. He lives off the cuff. He does what he wants.
I'd invite you to make yourselves at home, but,
And I think that's kind of fun to play as an actor. He has no censor, he's no filter. So whatever circumstance he's put into, you know exactly how Conrad feels. And so it was kind of fun performance to start out being brash, kind of a silly guy, and just jump in and have fun with that.
So is everybody on board and ready to go?
You're selling, I'm buying. I think Conrad and I have some similarities. I think the sense of humor and the sense of fun are similar between Conrad and I, but I will say that he's a little more aggressive and a little more outlandish than I am. Guys, look, I think we gotta listen to our experienced, beautiful, smart, and beautiful captain here. If she says we should do things
Connie,
the right—
please. I didn't bring you on this trip to get laid.
Wait, what?
I think Conrad's the kind of guy that I would like to be at a party with. You know, I'd like to have a barbecue and drink some beers with him. I don't know that Conrad and I would be best friends. I think we'd butt heads a little bit. Right on, Bradical. I like the cut of your ship. It's jib. Don't ruin it. I think the scenes that I've had the most fun with so far are basically when Conrad is going absolutely crazy. I don't want to give too much away, but there's a scene where these sort of fishermen interact with our divers, with our core crew here, and he's just a bit of an asshole.
Hey, we got damage here, you see this?
We can take care of this, man. It's not a problem. I mean, what do you think? Like $10 cover it?
Oh, whoops, my bad. Let's make it 20.
Okay. Hold on, I got this. Well, shoot, you think it's more like 30? I can do 30. All right. You drive a hard bargain, but I'm with you. Here, you know what? Let's just throw in the whole pot. That's yours. You go ahead.
Let's go. No!
He's just got an attitude. He's brash. These people are messing with his group, and he just kind of lets loose and talks trash to them. And as a guy who would never do that in real life, it's a lot of fun to just kind of let Conrad flow, say whatever he wants.
You are an idiot.
They left, didn't they?
That doesn't make you any less of an idiot. You know, the only thing funnier than seeing you try to buy your way out of that situation is watching you put your money to waste.
Got a smile out of you. Worth every penny.
I got.
One of the most interesting and one of the key moments that sticks out for me is Conrad's decision in the first act of the game, either to stay with the group or potentially just take off. Storm's 8 miles away.
They came here on a boat. Maybe we can take it.
Yeah, it's a speedboat. I can get out through the window. We gotta break these off first.
Too loud. They'll hear it.
We're gonna break them during the thunder. Good call.
Don't leave us here, okay?
And I think, again, this is what's interesting. Depending on how the player sculpts the story, Conrad can become a coward, essentially, and desert his friends and his family, or become a hero and stay. These fuckers need to pay. So that, to me, is very, very interesting. Two very human choices, and depending on how our player decides to live with these characters, can totally change the outcome of the game. So I think that I enjoy when Conrad makes the heroic choice and gets to stick around. He obviously gets to see more of the adventure, but it's just as possible that he tries to save his own life and takes off.
Whew, wow, that was intense.
That's one way to put it.
You got a better way to put it? All the characters do have very strong personalities and drives.
Leave!
I think Conrad is the instigator.
Good news, bad news. Bad news? I don't see how this could get any worse.
I think he is the one that really starts the confrontation with the fishermen.
These are kind of maybe the fishermen I pissed off earlier.
Oh, god damn it, Conrad.
Great, just great. And the good news?
So I think in a lot of ways, Conrad is there to stir the pot and create drama.
I recognize them.
How was that good news?
I thought you were gonna ask the good news first.
You're such an idiot, Jesus.
Do I prefer playing the good guy or the bad guy? I think that there's fun in both. To be honest, I don't get to play the bad guy as much as I get to play the good guy, so I think I relish those moments where I get to play the darker side of things. But I think every good hero has that balance, has that dark side. I think a good guy who only is doing good things is kind of boring.
You just had to piss them off, didn't you?
So I think that there's elements of both sides in both characters, and the best villains are the villains that don't think they're doing anything wrong. Their motivation is not like, oh, I'm a mustache twirling bad guy. It's like, no, they're doing what's right for them. It just happens to be against what most people think is the right thing to do.
If I can't shoot them as payback, at least I could give them a nice jab with a sharp knife.
Because I'd had some experience working with motion capture and games before, this experience was much easier for me coming right in. I didn't feel like I was jumping into the deep end. What I really like is that all the actors are constantly there all the time. There's the ability to work off each other without the pressure of specific lighting and marks. There's a freedom to that I really, really enjoy. It's been really good. It's been very kind of a free experience as far as like motion capture performance.
You got a funny way of saying thank you, Conrad.
You're a piece of work, Conrad.
I'm not all work, I'm a little play, too. Hashtag wink